Questions for Coach? David, and then you're on the side.
On Sam's team, like 20 turnovers, but 14 the first half and calling on the second. Did you guys make a major adjustment to how you were handling the ball in the second?
No, I just thought that we were, like Powell said, just a little antsy, just shot ourselves out of the cannon. I think we saw options and we tried to exploit all of them. Sometimes we walked, sometimes we just, again, had tunnel vision and we didn't make the right decision. So luckily there's a halftime and you can make some adjustments.
Here in the front.
Hi, Coach. Currently 7-0. What's the secret to staying locked in early in the season prior to conference play?
I mean, we're competitive beings. I mean, we love this game and we pour into it. And the secret is to just score more points than the other team because they're good. Like Duke's good. Duke put us back on our heels and they challenged us in every aspect of the game. I just thought we just had a bigger run at the end.
Alan, and then we'll go to the second round.
The play at the end of the first half with Chloe, so you made a run down the free throw line there. What did you see there? What were your conversations with the ref in that moment?
What I saw was a taunting at first, and then I just tried to make sure there wasn't any scuffles. I went out just to make sure there weren't any scuffles, and then they said Raven taunted their bench. I gotta go back and look at it. I looked at it a little bit at halftime, but I didn't see enough of it. They cut off, so I didn't see enough of it. So hopefully Hudson can give me a good look at it because we don't want to be a team that taunts, or we want to play the right way and respect our opponents and win basketball games the right way.
Here in the second round.
Early in the season, you were winning games, scoring over 100 points, winning by such large margins, even against good teams. What have you learned from this team the past two games when the games have been a little closer?
I mean, we could play winning different ways, different styles of play. Obviously, the more points you scored, the more defenses were set up to slow the game down a little bit, just keep you from running up and down the floor. Our team is gritty. Our team is young. They want to win, and they're actually doing the little things. Like I'm proud of them to have who we had on the floor at the end of the game. Malaysia, she didn't play at all in the second half, and she ends the game for us. She defended, she scored, and that is kind of the player that we need from her every single time. And I'm super proud that she was able to just come back and make the adjustments. And really good players can make adjustments. They can get mad, they can cry, they can do all those things, but when it's time to lock up, they make the adjustments. And I'm proud of Malaysia tonight.
Here on the front row.
Yeah, Coach. What do you think is the utility of having a couple of games that really do or look very tight coming in, halftime or into the fourth quarter? Like, what does that do coming into the conference play and obviously looking to make a run into the postseason? How do you play this out?
I mean, we put a schedule together that was challenging, not knowing who we would have, who our starters were, and we've always done that. Never have taken a non-conference schedule to fine-tune some stuff. You fine-tune by iron sharpens iron, and we want to be the best. In order for us to be the best, we have to play the best teams in November and December, because we'll definitely face them in March and April for something that we want to do. And I think it's great. I think it forces your team to focus. It forces us to figure out what is best, to put our team in the best position to win a basketball game. So it helps all the way around, not just the players. It helps us. What can we do? Who can we count on? Who do we have? Who can make the plays? All of those things matter now in December.
We're going to go standing on the left and then right here in the front.
Hey Coach, Trayvon Miles, ABC 11 in Durham. This obviously was a different road trip for you guys, staying here. What did you learn off the court? And then I imagine you guys are ready to get out of the Chapel Hill in Durham.
Yeah, it's almost final week. So, I mean, it's cool. I thought it was best for our team to stay here and not go back and travel back and forth. One, it's just, I mean, another long trip for our young team to really understand what it is. Like, we didn't really have a true road game until North Carolina and Duke, because our first one was in Paris. So it was a true road trips that gives us a time to get away from the hustle and bustle of being home and being distracted. So it helped in that regard. We didn't take their phones away, so they were still attached to whoever it is that they're attached to. But got a chance to go to the mall, got a chance to, they had study hall, got a chance to just be in a hotel together, eat together, and enjoy each other.
Here in this front corner, and then we'll finish it off in the back corner.
Dawn, you had 6 players score between 9 and 15 points. That's kind of been this team's calling card. Can you tell me a little bit about your depth, your balance?
Yeah, it's great. Like, we are a team in which you can't really, take one player out of the game without it impacting somewhere else. I thought that, and that's the strength of our team, is our depth, our ability to move the ball and people can score. We always have 5 people on the floor that can score, and that gives you a good balanced team, and we move the ball, we're unselfish, and we're seeing the effects of them liking each other, and part of it is listening to the coaching staff.
And the last question in the back corner right there.
Coach Richardson was really hitting from behind the arc late third quarter, then tied it early fourth quarter, 55 apiece. What did your team do adjustment wise just to be able to pull ahead at the end there?
Well, we stopped turning the ball over and we stopped taking bad shots. Those are the 2 things that allowed them to get back in the game. So I mean, we know what it is. When you have a team that can actually see it and make the adjustment, that's when you're saying something, because it's a game of runs. I thought they had the momentum going into the fourth quarter. We had to somehow stop that momentum, and we chose to go into Camilla, and Camilla delivered for us time and time again. And I thought Malaysia for a while again, her ability to get to the rim, her ability to drive it and kick it for a 3 that put the game out of reach. I mean, all great job by some individual players of ours. So thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
Sorry, I wish I could do as many different